Cuzzo, Assassino. What's up, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know how to type into this chat. I don't have my other device. So please let me know if you can hear me. It would be greatly appreciated. Before I start going, if not, I'll start it over. I think I might have to disconnect from CarPlay before going through this format. I wanted to use this format again just because it gives such a crisp video. You can hear me. Alrighty. Good. Good. Let me just adjust this camera a little bit. I'm going this other route here, as you can tell, this other format. So it's a little different. With StreamYard, you can get yourself really 50-50. I got a 50-50. Now you're just messing with me. All right, let me end this poll. This format does suck. I know, cuz I'm sorry. I hate to do it to you. Let me clean the screen a little bit here. I hate to do it to you, but I want to see what it looks like driving back to Queens on the highway and stuff. Just the clarity of it. I'm interested to see how it is compared to StreamYard. So just take a quick ride. Got about a half-hour ride from Long Island back to Howard Beach. Let's tilt this up a little bit, give you some more of the sky, and we'll start moving shortly. But I thank you all for joining. Cinnamon Girl, how are you doing? Yeah, cuz. Here we go, cuz. Here we go. Okay, Cinnamon Girl. Yeah, actually, Cinnamon Girl, now that I think about it, I was sitting here in silence for a couple of seconds. So that would make sense. That would definitely make complete sense why you would say no. But let me just adjust this a little more. Cousin Paulie, get a little better look at that tree there. Get a little better look. What's that, like a pine or something? I don't know. Okay, let's get going. Seatbelt on. I'm not hungry yet. It might, maybe it's because the timing's all off. Because what time is it? It's 11:40, but it's supposed to be 10:40. So I don't know what we eat today. But usually when I get back, on Sundays, right when I get back into Howard Beach is when I start to, think about what's on the menu. So that is a good question. I have to say, I don't know. I do have to admit, and this is the God's honest truth. I will even send a screenshot to Cousin Paulie if you don't believe me. My girl texted me, I don't know, maybe about 15 minutes ago, and her exact phrase was, went to go get cold cuts. Cold cuts. Not deli meat, not friggin' lunch meat, cold cuts. So there are cold cuts in the house. If I want, I could go make myself a nice hero, but we're not going to get going on this again. We're not. MRH, how you doing, buddy? Sorry if I miss anyone coming in. This chat is a pain in the ass to read. Mike F, how you doing, buddy? Hope you well. Mike F, MRH, Cinnamon Girl, Cousin Paulie and his cousine over there in the city of brotherly love, Assassino, with the disclaimer, put the little asterisk next to the Assassino. Hope everyone's doing well. Ooh, I better put some cold air up on the front here, because we got this March sun now, which is it'll heat this dashboard up real good. So I'm in Nassau County, the center of Nassau County, I guess you can call it, in the town of Mineola at the moment. Yeah, this is still Mineola. And we're going to Queens. We're going to head west back to New York City into the borough of Queens. I say Queens is the third borough, in my opinion. But that's completely objective. It's a beautiful day. Again, we're now on the East Coast of the United States, so we are in Eastern Daylight Time. That is Eastern Daylight Time. It is 11:42 Eastern Daylight Time. So now, the best part about Eastern Daylight Time is now we're on the same time zone as Edwin Jimenez. So he does not have to distinguish between San Juan time and New York time for the next, 6 months? We are all on Eastern Daylight Time, which currently is 11:43 in the morning. Even in Philadelphia. Even in Philadelphia, I think they remembered to change the clocks down there. They are also 11:43 in the morning. I'm on Hillside Avenue, great bakery here on the right-hand side, Polito Bakery. They have wonderful bread. In my opinion, the best bread in Brooklyn comes from Cuccio's Bakery on Avenue X in Gravesend. Jonathan C., how you doing? Good to see you, Jonathan C. Yep, we're all on daylight. We got the savings going. We're saving an hour. You know what I mean? It's finally sunny, as you can see. Believe it or not, I mean, believe it or not, there's supposed to be a passing shower later this afternoon. It's crazy. It's like we can't get a full day of the weekend without rain. And then next weekend kind of looks the same. Looks like there's going to be a storm coming through next weekend. And then the long-term forecast has another storm passing through the weekend after that. So we're basically on a pattern. We're going to be on a pattern of rain, cold, windy rain on the weekends, and nice, beautiful spring, summer days during the week is what we're looking at here. That's what we're looking at. This is the 5 corners here. You got 5 intersections here, a hand wash, car wash to the left here. You always see some great cars. Ooh, BMW, Benz, Range, Maserati. It's a hand wash, but the cheapest hand wash in there is like $70. Forget about it. I go do my own car wash. Oliver Sutton, how you doing, Oliver Sutton? Hope you're doing well. Again, the chat, very hard to read, so I apologize. It's not like StreamYard. Again, I'm trying this format out. I just want to see the clarity, just the video clarity of being on the road and moving on the road. I feel like is wonderful with this just directly through the YouTube as opposed to StreamYard. Although I love StreamYard, I like the wide angle of the StreamYard. I like being able to read the chat on StreamYard. I like being able to drop the link on StreamYard. I like being able to put up the comments on StreamYard. But on a nice picturesque day like so, I want to see what type of video quality we can get out of running YouTube direct. Full service, full 5G service. Dean Doe, what's up, D? How you doing, buddy? I should be able to chill in the chat at your show this afternoon. I just dropped my daughter off. She's at softball practice, so I'll be should be able to chill at 1:30 with the crew. Oh, Assassino, forget it. You know, I know my girlfriend knows. She knows not to bring her vehicle. You know, mine, the work car, it don't matter. You know, it is what it is. It's a little different. I enjoy doing my own car washes. I go to a place where, you know, you can do it yourself. This stall set up, and there's power washes and, you know, professional vacuums where you can kind of do it yourself. They have brushes there. Even if I take my girlfriend's car there, I won't even hit the car with the brush. You know, you have to be real careful. Even a couple of twigs on a microfiber can cause scratches, you know. I really hope I didn't miss anyone coming into this chat. If I do, I apologize, and just yell out at me that you're here, please. I think I got everyone. Ali, Cuz, The, Sin, Jonathan C. Jonathan C, I'm on Long Island. I'm in Nassau County. I'm heading west back towards Queens. I'm going to go to Howard Beach, Queens. From Long Island, Nassau County, west into New York City, into the boroughs, into Queens, into Howard Beach. Typical ride, won't take long. We'll hit a little traffic, of course, because why not? It's the Belt Parkway. But right now it's telling me about 25 minutes, so we should be back. We should be back in the boroughs in 25 minutes. We're about to cross over into Queens in a couple of minutes. I'll show you the crossover. I know Thindu likes the crossover, and the biggest tell to tell whether or not you're in the suburbs or, you know, Nassau County, or if you've crossed over into Queens, is the traffic lights. You look at these traffic lights in front of you. You see how they're hanging on strings, right? You see these string lights, and then you can try to see the street signs. The street signs are super small. Like the parking regulations are super small. The you know what road you're on. I bet you guys can't even see it. There's one on the left there. And this street signage here, that state street signage on the right, that tells you you're in the suburbs. Now watch this, guys, watch this. This light right here is the last light in Nassau County. See this light right here? Now, as we approach, the light that's in front of you folks is Queens. You'll see the difference. You'll see all the signage becomes different. The street signs become much bigger, and all the signage in New York City is all the same. So if it's a tell. You can kind of tell where you're at based off of that. But we're about to cross the border from Long Island into Queens right now. These street lights are now Queens. This is Queens. Everything kind of grids up. It gets narrower. The street, the stores on the street get right onto the sidewalk as opposed to pushed off with parking lots. Now you're in Queens. The extreme eastern edge of Queens. Yo, so Cousin Paulie, you got it back to the regular format, right, Cousin Paulie? So there's a trick. Everyone, if you're watching right now, if you're watching in this crappy format that we're in, right? If you're on your phone and you received a notification for this video, you can check that by going and clicking that bell at the top right-hand corner, right? If you receive the notification, click on the notification for the show. If it says BK Skip went live, 11 minutes ago, click on that notification, and that should bring you back to the original format. It's not StreamYard, but it's back to the original chat format. Assassino, I know, but would you both agree though? Maybe it's hard to compare because I just went back and watched some of my old videos on StreamYard just to see the video quality. I didn't listen to myself, God forbid. That's not happening. But would you at least agree that this offers some crisp video quality? We're getting close to my halal spots. So that's what I want to show you guys too. We got into a discussion the other day about New Jersey hot dogs and basically street food, terms for street food that we use. I'll show you guys what I mean by the halal trucks. Let's see. Better picture. Yep. Gets the creative way more views. So Assassino, I think the actual purpose behind this in YouTube's eyes is to create more subscribers and views for the content creator, because if you're on your phone and you simply swipe up, you're going to be, you're going to hit other videos. So obviously, if I'm a creator, I'm hoping that someone's watching someone else in this format, they get bored, they start swiping up, and now back to the good old algorithm, YouTube will put my video right there or within the next couple of videos that you swipe up to see. I'm already in the past couple of weeks, you could tell the algorithm knows based on when I swipe, like what I stop at, what I look at for a couple of seconds, what I just keep swiping through, because it'll keep giving me the same videos. I keep getting the same videos when I'm on this format watching, Frankie, for example, and I swipe up. I always get this guy that works in a coffee cart in New York City, Petey's World, and I get a channel for monkeys. So here you go. Halal carts on the right. I'm going to pull right behind this one for a second. I'll show you exactly what we're talking about here. This right here is a halal cart. Lamb, chicken over rice, and salad with the white sauce. They have lamb, they have chicken, they have salad, they have falafel. That's what these little bowls right here, right there, are falafel bowls. They're like chickpea bowls. This guy's staring at me like I'm the Yule log. Good old Vinny Bracco joke. All right, let me get out of here before I think I'm creeping on him. He thinks I'm the friggin' Yule log. But yeah, that's a halal cart. Those are my favorite. White sauce, hot sauce, how you doing? Cousin Paulie, what do you know? What do you guys have up there? You guys pretend to do the soft pretzel, right? Philadelphia, that you claim to fame with your street food, right? Obviously, your cheesesteak. Your cheesesteak, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, what do? You do the friggin', the soft pretzel. Meanwhile, forget about it. I could get just as good a soft pretzel in Manhattan than your Philadelphia soft pretzels. Come on, Roach Coat, get out of here. You people know. Tommy Stiggs, how you doing? Tommy Stiggs knows about the halal carts. I don't know if Tommy Stiggs would frequent a halal cart, though. He seems like too much of a, neat freak, let's just say, to purchase street meat. You know what I mean? Me, on the other hand, nah. Whatever. So we're at the Cross Island Parkway. We're about to get on the Cross Island Parkway. We're going to head south, and that's going to take us down to the Belt Parkway. Yeah, it's Tommy. I would have assumed that, that would have not been for you. But at least you know what they are, right? You had them Mexican, I guess not Italian. Yeah, Cousin Paulie, the taco carts are big, too. They're pretty big in certain neighborhoods, especially. You. Yeah, cuz we wish we had cheese steaks and pretzels. We wish, right? We wish. If we only knew like how to make a cheesesteak and a pretzel, right? We only knew. Alrighty. This guy must have bricks of concrete in his trunk. His back of this guy's CRV is dragging on the ground. My goodness, what does he have back there? It looks like my car when I'm delivering some tile. Jeez. My God, what's going on over here? Daylight savings. Tommy Stiggs, you don't want to listen to me. Tommy Stiggs. Oh, daylight savings don't affect me. All right, we'll see tonight when your body don't want to wind down because it's still freaking 7 o'clock and it's bright out. We'll see, Tommy Stiggs. I'm telling you, daylight, with the changing of the clock brings all the craziness out. Mike F. Yeah, so you switched to 720p. Picture is much better. That's what I gather, Mike F. That's why I'm using this format right now, and especially like with the motions. Like I feel like you guys can even read the signs as we pass them, as opposed to StreamYard. You get that little mush. Or if I go to 1080 on the StreamYard, then I feel like it's not, it doesn't stay as connected. But we'll see today, because today it's good weather, clear skies, so I shouldn't be going through too many bad service spots. I just want to see how it acts. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Just go. You got your blinker on. You're in a Jeep. You can run me off the road if you wanted to. You're squeezing in there behind the other Jeep. Just go. I don't know what your motive is. I'm just gonna go this way and let you do your thing. Go over there. I guess. I'm not really sure. So Cross Island Parkway. We're heading south. We're heading towards the Belt Parkway. UBS Arena and Belmont Park is just to our left. Let me give you a little swivel. That's Belmont Park, UBS Arena, where the Islanders play. All back there. It's hard to see. You can't really see it too much from the road, but they're building a whole, basically, city next to it. Stores, shops, restaurants. Should be pretty nice. Belmont Park. Hopefully we don't too much wobble. Tommy Stiggs, right? I'd have to agree, and I know you're a big StreamYard advocate, but I am starting to think that this format for this type of programming, as you would say, is ideal. Pain, like Mofo Bane. How you doing, sir? We are cruising for Queens today. Like in the movie Coming to America. We're gonna find out Queen, right? Sounds good. It's a great movie. Eddie Murphy plays like friggin' 19 characters. Gets the job at, what is the job at? McDougal's? Yeah, see, Tommy? Mr. That time change don't affect me. I wake up whenever time I want. Yeah, it's the next day that it's really like, my body just got a jolt from something there. What happened? All right, so here's the split. We're at the bottom now, so we're entering the Belt Parkway. If we would have went left, that would have taken us to the southern state. That southern state would have peeled back east. for us, but we want to continue west. So we're going to continue on to this Belt Parkway. These cars merging on the left are coming off the Southern State Parkway, and we're meeting up with them right here. Quite literally sometimes. Welcome to the Belt Parkway. You want to make Tommy nervous a little bit? You want to race a little? Nah, I'm not going to race. No, I'm not going to race. I promise you I'm not going to race. I promise you. Promise you I won't race anymore. Promise you. I'm not a racer. I don't have the engine to race. Well, not right now anyway. Me racing this thing, you hear this thing, it's struggling. I'm not racing nobody. This CRV, look at this thing. There's a little CRV with this little 4 cylinders going though. So this is Belt Parkway. Franny, look at these clouds coming in already. Ugh. Yeah, I would agree, Tommy. You know, the whole, you know, Assassino. Well, before I forget, Tommy. Yeah, StreamYard to me, like a Zoom. You know, it's best playing music. Absolutely. But Assassino. Yeah. I mean, what I'm in right now is, I have no business racing anyone. I really don't. Now my girlfriend's whip. All right. Maybe if she lets me take it down there to go see you, then we're talking. Not that it's anything special, but it's got a little more pep than this thing. You know what I mean? Oh, the good old Belt Parkway. Good old Belt Parkway. I feel like I'm on it every day because I basically am multiple times a day. Made this same exact trip twice yesterday. Not once, twice. Back and forth and back and forth. And now I'm back and forth. But hey, what are you going to do? South Queens, gonna pass over Springfield Boulevard. This is like Gaillard Brewer Boulevard. Heading up, gonna hit by JFK Airport, Van Wyck Expressway. And then we'll be home, Howard Beach, Queens. I gotta turn this air conditioner down though. Woo! Yeah, now that air conditioner's gotta get turned off. Now I need some heating down on the feet over there. I just can't wait for summer. I just need summer. Give me warmth. Just give me warmth. Right, Thee? I can't believe this. Weather's brutal. Well, what are we talking about? M8s and what are we? Now we're speaking my language. X3s, M8s, X5s, M4s. Those are the letters and numbers I like to hear. So here is the exit for JFK Expressway. This Rogue with Tennessee plates must be going in there. Yep, because that's obviously a rent-a-car with the Tennessee plates, and he's obviously going into the airport. Which the exit for the airport is right there on the right. Kennedy Airport, JFK Expressway. Once you get into there, that sign up ahead says that the passenger terminals are 2.5 miles ahead. I wish Muggsy was in this chat right now because I have a question to ask him. Because last night the plane taken off from JFK in a weird direction, and they were loud. I don't know. Obviously, the weather was brutal, but they were taking off a different direction, and they must have been taking off low. It sounded like there were military jets taking off last night. Jonathan C, yeah, they're trying with the Van Wyck. Jonathan C, you could see up here when we're about to cross underneath it. Yeah, that's up. They're widening both the Van Wyck and the Belt Parkway. They're trying to replace. I don't know if they're replacing or just widening these bridges up ahead. But you'll see very soon, because we're going to be stuck in the traffic, so you'll be able to see it very clearly. But up ahead, you see the air tram. That's the not train, not subway, but the tram, the Disney style tram that runs from Jamaica to the right, to the north, Jamaica Station, down to the south, to the left, to JFK Airport. And then below that, where the cars are, that's the Van Wyck Expressway right there. You can see you're right, they're doing a lot of work here where they're widening this road. I believe that these bridges are going to be replaced so that the road can be widened. See, these bridges were built designed by Robin Moses to keep commercial vehicles and buses off the parkways. The parkways were specifically meant for passenger vehicles, not commercial buses, not commercial traffic. And he had it designed this way, so that you literally couldn't get through. But a lot of that's changing, and I know this is being widened and open. This is being widened here. The traffic that you see on the right coming into the belt, that's traffic that's coming off the Van Wyck. They've already changed this entrance here. They've widened this on-ramp to 2 lanes. People are supposed to zipper merge all the way at the end. They don't. They just dive in. Like, you'll see that Accessorized just going to dive in. This Camaro is just going to dive in. Then the Pilot's going to dive in right behind them. So you wind up causing traffic because they don't really zipper merge the right way. They should really be staying in the merging lane. And then once they get to the end, zipper merging and not stopping us in these 2 lanes. But it's New York, so, it ain't going to happen. Like, this Accessoride will fit under this bridge. They have permits to come on these roads because they know they can fit. They know they can make the 10-8 clearance, so they're good. But anything bigger than that, any truck, any bus, they're not going to make it. Yankees for life. How are you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Summer 2025. Yikes. Are they adding an HOV to the Van Wyck? Well, Jonathan C., I hope they don't do what they did on the Staten Island Expressway and add an HOV that ends before the highway ends and then just causes traffic at that spot. I really hope they don't do that. Typically when you have an HOV lane, you have it run all the way through to where you want the traffic to go to, not have it end before the highway ends and then have all that traffic merging onto the highway. That's typically not the way you kind of want to do it. On the left is all like the long-term parking and car rentals for JFK. And we're getting close. We're getting close to the Cross Bay Boulevard exit. Howard Beach. How you doing? Yankees for life. We'll see. We'll talk about the Yanks. Oh, man. Oh, look at this. We could catch that Emirates flight leaving. The big... can you see it? So I think it's a 737 Emirates. Got the A train crossing up ahead. Yeah, the Yanks. I mean, you never know. It's baseball season, right? I don't know if you know, locals don't know that phrase. It's baseball season. But, I could see Soto. I could see Soto having a nice year. I could see them having a nice year. I could see them having it's going to depend on the type of baseball that they play. If they can develop an identity where they have Verdugo at the top, being on beat. Let's wait for the Lexus in the left lane to go by. Yeah. Jeez. If they can set a different identity for themselves that's going to be productive in the playoffs, quite frankly, because they've proven that they can go and have a monster regular season, hit 100 home runs, but can they play playoff style baseball? That's the whole key to the cog, right? So on paper, yeah, they're going to be a great team. Some people think they didn't add enough. Some people think they should have got rid of Boone, which I would have not been opposed to. I don't love Boone. Do I think Boone hurts you too much? No, not really. I don't think he hurts you. But, at the same time, what is he really doing to add any value to your team? Probably not much, right? Probably not much. I think that they need a whole new identity, and maybe Verdugo can start that at the top, maybe. Become a more base hitting oriented team. Then they'll be all right. The famous Mateo's on the right. Yeah, Mateo's restaurant. There's the Welcome to Howard Beach sign. There's Mateo's right there. Can you zoom in on this? Now let's see if that's a good question. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Ah ha ha. I can zoom in on that. Wow. That's pretty cool on the YouTube side then. So this is Cross Bay Boulevard, Howard Beach. I'll be getting off this thing soon. I'll pull over and check out the chat and then go from there. I love when people like double park like this. Like, what exactly is this? Like, you couldn't just pull in. You couldn't just get into the spot. And you get this guy just coming out, that guy just going that way, this one going this way, the other one going the other way. He still wants to get over here. That guy wants to go over there. Cross Bay Boulevard, Howard Beach, Queens. How you doing? He's going over there. Who's on first? Tommy, who's on first? What's on second? I'm on third. For you locals, you'll know this spot right here. This ain't gonna work, Mike. No, that ain't gonna work. I'll go like this. Rag time. Good old rag time. Popular little, lotto spot, deli, grocery, and stuff like that. Alrighty. I'll get off the boulevard and then I'll end it. Up ahead, you have Geno's. Geno's is on the next block right there. All those double park cars. You see that white car right there? The whole lane of double park cars. Let me turn this blinker off. That's probably driving you guys crazy. Yeah. Geno's up ahead on that block. The Geno's block is the worst friggin' block to get down. I'd be out of your mind to try to get through that friggin' block. I always go around. I always come into the. Oh, who was asking me? Is Gianni Catalano? No, Gianni Catalano is not here. I think it was Gianni Catalano that was asking me the difference between old Howard Beach and new Howard Beach. I think it was Gianni. Which basically, this, we were just on Cross Bay Boulevard and I just made a right into this side. This side is new Howard Beach. It's a little more spacious, and it has bigger plots of land. If I would have made a left and gone to the east side of Cross Bay Boulevard, that would have taken me into old Howard Beach, where it's chopped up a little more like Brooklyn. A little bit smaller plots of land. Let's see. Cross-dressing Boulevard. I'm just spitting shit into the chat, so don't mind me. Just went back to the old format. Got back to. Oh man. Cuz when you coming to Howard Beach, man? It's waiting here for you. A little pizza. Tommy Steaks, thank you, sir. Oh man. A380, I think you're right, Jonathan C. You're a smart cookie there. You're into transportation. I think you said that, right? Weren't you either studying or with the MTA transportation? You were studying it, or you just told me that you were just fascinated with it, or now that I think about it, it makes sense, because I believe you said that you were either working for the MTA or studying to work for the MTA or something. But it makes sense, because you know your crap when it comes to a lot of random stuff like that. Stuff that I find interesting. So I don't mean it bad when I say random that, most people will find random, but I not myself. I find the stuff interesting. Let me pull over right over here on 84th. I'll read off this chat. Go from there. Get a little good shade there. Alrighty. So, Yankees for life. keep going up. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any specific comments. Oh, it's Mother's Day in the UK. Well, happy Mother's Day to the mothers overseas. Did not know that. Our Mother's Day falls mid-May, usually, right around my birthday, actually. Let me see. Keep going up. Jonathan C. Jonathan C. Let me go back down to the bottom. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to call it quits here. On the corner of 84th Street and Howard Beach. I thank you all for, coming in, taking the ride. I apologize for the using of the new format, but again, I did want to check the video quality and see how the video quality was on it, which I do think still, and even the fact that I can zoom is pretty cool. Look at that Benz, a nice little Benz right there, right? Nothing for Howard Beach. It's just a little baby Benz for Howard Beach. How about the little X5 right there? It's always on that corner, that black one. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah. That's a real nice one. It's got the M package. Oliver Sutton, you're very welcome, sir. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Cuz. Thank you, Assassino. Jonathan C. Cinnamon Girl. Stiggs. You have a great day, too, Cinnamon Girl. You have a great day, too. Mike F. You got it, man. Always appreciate your feedback, Mike F. Always appreciated. Your feedback is one that is... not taken lightly, let's just say. Chris Strock, what's up, buddy? I would tell you that you need to watch the replay, but I think also in this format, which I have to figure out why, I think as soon as I hit end, this video is going to disappear, right? Because I think the same thing happened last time when I did it in this format. So, unfortunately, I think when I hit the end, it's going to go right to private. But you didn't miss much, Chris Strock. You really didn't. It was a little ride from Nassau County into Howard Beach on the Belt Parkway. Not much traffic. A little lazy Sunday afternoon. Getting used to the time change. But, cuz, keep in touch. All right? Talk to you soon, everyone. Thank you. Pulling a nice Tommy Stiggs Irish goodbye here. But it's been real. Have a great day, everyone. Peace.